Thank you for choosing to watch Pablo Live Show, Uganda's #1 family comedy show. I'm your host, Pablo. Let's see what's cooking in the kitchen in this episode.
Clap for that. See, shadows is see, but as long as there is a setting.
Uruzustum is too short. He is the only person when he faints, he remains standing. He is close to gravity. But he's like, put your breasts along, you see that wire. Now make a step to the left. Shake the shoulders, I move to the front.
One Lord, one Lord.
Are you well?
Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
The Cape Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeehaw! We are launching this song on 30th Feb. Look forward to the album. Yeah, I think I can sing, eh? I just need a name, a dangerous name like Gravity Mtutu. Need something scary. Bandem. I've never understood why artists have, such interesting names. Chameleon. They're not in the anthropod kingdom. And there's something about animals recently that hit me hard. And it was because of homework. When I was raised as a child, we never used to do homework with our parents. The only thing they would do, they would remind you to do your homework. They would say, do your homework. Today, the children are the ones who remind us we do our homework. Our homework. The syllabus changed. Things changed. My son recently came home and said, Daddy, we have to do homework. I was tired. I was thinking about many things. What? The first question was, Daddy, give me an example of an amphibian. I said, amphibian? I don't know the last time of amphibian. I just told him a frog. And he said, okay, thank you, Daddy. Now give me another example of an amphibian. I said, another frog. These things of doing homework with teachers, parents pay school fees, you do the homework. Huh? That is the truth. We don't want to pretend, In life, you're not supposed to pretend. One time I went for a birthday party, and it was a birthday. My friend was throwing a birthday party for his girlfriend. There are 3 stages to find no relationship: girlfriend, fiance, then marriage. So this was the girlfriend, and when you're at the girlfriend level, you're playing high. You're making sure that you're safe. You're hiding everything. And my friend always wanted to marry somebody younger. And on this birthday, the girl was dressed. Everything about her was young, even the colors. Purple mixed with some orange, some yellow, some blue. She looked like a saddle in paint. Color your world today. And everything about her attire was young. And when I met my friend, I said, oh, this is so sweet. She said, yeah, she's just 25. My friend was 30. I said, oh, you always wanted somebody 5 years younger than you. And I left her. Then a few minutes later, I wanted to pick something from the fridge. And she was sitting at the dining with her friends. At the dining table with her friends. And as I was passing by, I eavesdropped their conversation. It left me doubting her age. She was talking about the death of Oito Joko. I said, she was giving them a back-to-back of how Oito Joko was murdered. These people were all quiet. They were wondering, is this a movie? Is this fiction? She told them several stories. She even started singing for them the songs of the bush of 1986. Oh, and she knew the words very well. Until she sang one song that made me wonder. There's that song of Pharaoh combatants, where they sing the people who died. Let that one. She knew all of them and their families. I went back and I sat. I kept quiet. But sometimes you want to ask. I wanted to ask my friend, where did you meet this lady? The things she's saying are not for yesterday. They're like for, the past participle, when you are asking tenses, the past. Until she had taken some bottles of beer. And now when you've taken some bottles of beer now, the truth comes out. She came and joined us and we were discussing serious issues. We were discussing farming. I'm telling you, she told us kinds of pests we had never had. She said, no, let me tell you, if you want to fight a banana weevil, you need to get this. She concocted things. We said, is this witchcraft? She had information until my friend was like, yeah, you see, my girlfriend is informed. Until she told us a story that left us wondering. She told us a story of how she was at a roadblock. She was at a roadblock in a massacre that they were chased. She took off. She jumped into a jeep. The jeep, and she's the one who drove. Remember, this was like in 1982. The power of booze can bring out things. We were all looking at each other and said, is it a true story? Until she told us that she got drunk at a bar called, it was a nightclub called Tropicana 110. How many know Tropicana 110? Do you know it? That's how I was. Well, she even told us where it was located at UDM House. She told us stories about Tropicana 110. She told us that in 1986 when the government took power, they danced, that she drank and she never knew how she managed to get home. Now, logically speaking, by the time you get drunk in 1986, those parents were very strict. You have to be above 18, not of today. I said, I got my birthday present and I gave it to her. I said, enjoy your relationship. It's good to be straightforward, tell the truth. I have a friend, I don't know about you, but in high school, this gentleman liked using big words. I thought it was adolescence. Those people who speak, how do you respond in this atmospheric cosmogony, my mobility is fine. They write to you things you don't understand, but you just feel bombastic. Now, I thought it was adolescence, but this young man, it was real life. I met him recently at City Oil. He said, oh, Pablo, I'm entomologically speaking, I am very excited. How is your life? Is it a hulabalo? It's a kunkunkum. I looked at him. I said, isn't this John? He said, yes, I'm still John Butambara, aka Englishman. I said, I'm happy to see you. He said, hey, Pablo, I thought I was bamfuzzled when I met you. Because, every time I meet people, they're discombobulated to meet me. The way you're feeling, that's what I was going through. But when he's your friend, you pretend that you've understood him, I said, yeah. Said, so I asked him, what are you up to? He said, I'm working with the Likti Panjondram, who has been trying to look out for some hula baloo that has made my life so quagmatic. I said, you know what? It's good to meet you, but I have to go and meet my friend. I have an appointment, I can't disappoint. He said, oh, sorry, but Pablo, I'm in a financial hosgo. Recently, I was napped in this Lambo Jumbo. I said, sorry. And while we were there, another friend of mine came and said, Pablo, it's good I found you. Lend me 10K. I just need 10,000. I need to give that guy. Everything is okay. I gave him. Then after this guy said, but I was the first to ask you. I said, you asked me for money? Yes, that's what I meant by a financial host go. I said, to hell with you.
The question is, what went wrong? What exactly went wrong with Uganda? During those days, things were very okay. A teacher could come and gives us tanga twisters. Tanga to what? We used to tanga twisters. Right now, tanga twisters are the ones tanga twisting us. Tanga twisting what? A teacher comes and says, Kila what? She sells. She sells. Yeah, mistakes are common. until when the government increase our salary. She sells the shisha. She sells the she shells. Clap for that. She shells, but as long as there is selling. Are we together? Are we together? But all of that, when you ask yourself what exactly went wrong, all that came because of colonialism. If it had not been colonialism, Uganda would have been a better place. Clap for that. Are we together? It is because of colonialism that we ended up living in an era of Ntiwadi. So we are not sure of ourselves when you ask a Ugandan what happened. A Ugandan says Ntiwadi. Repeat after me, Nti. Tell your neighbor, Nti. This is a special announcement. This is a special announcement going to our government. Women complain of harassment by the police department over issues of embarrassment as they are trying to make law enforcement, yet they are the mothers of this continent. What went wrong? What went what? It is because issues have become irrelevant. Now government is fighting government. Pigs are now entering parliament, painted in the colors of movement. Are we together? Are we together? We said the pigs are entering parliament because of issues of unemployment, plus teachers' salary increment. That's why Mbabas is also independent over the issues of Chankwanzi agreement concerning a solo candidate who doesn't want to go into retirement. Thank you very much, Teacher Mpamire.
You're growing a beard. What are you up to?
They've been tragic days.
Tragic?
Maybe I'm mourning.
You're mourning?
No, that's not.
Don't worry, it will even come
I am
afternoon
about to do a
evening.
video. I'm about to do a music video.
Ah.
And we're not very good with makeup here. So I'm planning to have a real beard.
A real
in the
beard?
video.
One day you think that you're a Taliban or Al-Shabaab. In your own words, who's Silver Chagulanyi?
Well, I am, a description is relative. Depending on the people who see me, depending on where I go. But talking about myself, I would really say I'm an artist. And when I say artist, that is a diverse term, because I actually believe that artists are the people who live. Scientists thrive on formulas. But they are artists. You know, if science is a work of knowledge, then art is a work of wisdom. And you can't compare the two.
I agree with you. That's
Yes.
what I was thinking. I totally agree with you. All right, are you ready for this remix? Just sing anything. It's called Oga. Chagulanyi, hapana. We are going to sing with you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix coming in from Silver Chagulanyi and Pablo. Don't break it, wreck it, don't mess it, but bless it, make it. Watch this. You don't know. Here we go. This is one of the one crocodile went to find an elephant, said goodbye to their family. Oh, and the crocodile in the river now. Tell them, hey. The power of a woman can make a fool out of the wisest of men, so they say, not only in words, but also in physique. Today, we bring you the women who will make you understand why birds fly. Look at their body.
If you are a lady and you came with a guy who is actually shorter than you, tell them no situation is permanent. Hallelujah. I know of all the people that have faced stigma in this world, we have the short people. I have met people who are too short, but I want to tell you that there are advantages of being short. I have a friend of mine called Kuruzustum. Kuruzustum is too short. He is the only person when he faints, he remains standing. He's close to gravity. But also I realized recently when I was looking for a job that short people are actually stigmatized even at the interview place. Because I came with a friend of mine and we were so many. So when I came in, I mean the board members looked at me and they were very impressed with the height. And even the questions they asked me were very impressive. They looked at me and said, where do you think this company will be in the next 5 years? You know, such questions which are appealing. When my friend, who is actually very short, when he came in, they asked him, where do you think this company was 5 years ago? Stop stigmatizing short people. I want to appreciate all the guys that came with their wives this evening. Please clap for them. Clap for them. I like it when men take the position to bring their wives out. That means they are so proud of them. Have you seen a man who is proud of their wife? The way they introduce them to their friends, it is very different. Because you see, a man who is very proud that the wife is beautiful, when he's introducing them to the friend, when he meets them, he's like, hi Joseph, it's been a long time. Please meet my wife Samantha. This is my sugar lovely sweet baby. Mwah. He's very proud of her. Now, that is a man who is proud. Now, a man who is not proud that the wife is beautiful, when he meets a friend, now he meets Joseph, he's like, hey, Joseph, it's nice to meet you. How are you? It's been so long. How is work? Now, he came with the what? With the wife here. It's been so long. What's happening? And then this Joseph is trying to really tell him, there's someone. He's like, oh, this is the one I've been telling you about. Joseph is like, the mother of my children. You can't even define them as the one, as the wife. But also, when you marry a beautiful woman, you have actually immunized yourself against distractions. You know, I remember I grew up with my uncle, but he was somehow not very proud of his wives. I don't know why. I remember one day they were taking an evening walk and it was such a lovely time and they called me along, Bob come along, so I was behind walking by them and then they were passing and there is this hot, beautiful babe that passed by. And you know, my uncle is having a very casual conversation with the wife and as they are talking, this woman passes by. So, these things are very magnetic, they are mechanical. This is physics, this is not something that happens usually. He finds himself turning. Now, the wife is standing and she is waiting for him. Now, he realized from this end that the wife is waiting for him and when he turns, there is a hot slap waiting for him. So, he had to be very mechanical. He's very intelligent. He started from this side. He's like, she's not better than you.
It was great hanging out with you in this episode. I hope you had a great time. The conversation continues on our Facebook page. That's Pablo Live Yagayo. Just like it. And as well, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Pablo Comedian Uganda. And you'll get to watch more of this. Catch you next time on Pablo Live.
You took the pain in my life, and I will be faithful to God. You broke the chains in my life, and I will be faithful to God. Cause you're my biggie godo. You're my biggie godo. You're my biggie godo. You're my biggie like you don't care. You're my biggie, biggie godo. You're my biggie, biggie godo.
Yeah, Mary, Mary, here I am. Prepare the music, here I am. I feel the music, not like sound. Who can I see when the Lord is dancing? Man, yo, man, I mean, look at what it is that now. Hope that without me, what I was, you get the wisdom from my prophet. But the Mugaya, if you could call it a loving mana, if you step to love, better step by ya. Put your brass along, you see that why you now make a step to the left. Shake the shoulders, I move to the front. Nod your head and you look to the right. Switch your arms up, put them up with egg. Get down on the floor when you get back. Do what you feel and you clean and free. But let your life call on the shame and say, look by your name, look at it.
You took the pain in my life, and I will be faithful to God. You broke the chains in my life, and I will be faithful to God. Cause you're my biggie, biggie godo. 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 Raise your hands in the air, just like you don't care. You're my biggie, biggie godo. You're my biggie, biggie godo.
I'm a master, I'm headed to the top of the fighter. Faster, faster, like a shooting star. Hakuna Matata, I wake up and pray to my Zeta. Lord, I love you, la kutata. The series is on awesome, it's a gota. Kubo Wiziki, Ushakata. I praise to the most high, I'm Peter. If I rock the truth of my Kuwayata, I see you this year and up. When I'm falling down, press to raise me up. Up in the air, when I'm falling down, press to make me high. Press to the head, please, off my hands. Let's rush them hard. Here we go. Stretch your arms, please go for the ground. You took the pain in my life.